Etsy,
Sponsor us.
Etsy's they got people who are on Etsy get the money now. They make the money, so dish some out.
I don't know if they make the money, but
Well, Etsy is like eBay. It's like you can only it's like the art.
But they make it themselves, right?
It's like the arts and crafts version of eBay. They make it, they sell it on Etsy.
So I'm saying is like I don't know if they're like rolling in the deep. Is all I'm saying.
Well, not rolling in the deep, but they make decent amounts of money, I would assume.
Well, I'm saying I don't know if the creators of the Make Racism Wrong Again are rolling in it. I don't know if their particular store is like.
Well, yeah.
It's usually like a pretty like organic startup. Isn't that what Etsy is essentially? It's pretty.
Yeah.
It's essentially
it's like
that.
a platform anybody can engage in to kind of sell whatever kind of homemade products they have.
Homemade or stuff that you have. Because I found some interesting things on there. I got an Indiana Jones hat from when the third Indiana Jones movie came out, The Last Crusade. Hat's like 30 years old, but it was in great condition, so I bought it and I own it now.
You know who Indiana Jones fought 2 out of 3 movies? The Nazis.
Nazis! No, it was 2 out of
when we knew that they were,
2 out of 4 movies.
2 out of 4 movies. Well, it's when we knew that the Nazis were bad.
That's right. Remember that.
They were the villain of the 80s, and we've somehow lost sight of that.
The Nazis are the bad guys. But to be fair, he also fought communists in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, so...
Yeah, oh well.
That's, but they were bad communists, though. They were bad people, those communists.
They weren't actual communists. Like, let's quit playing. They weren't actual communists.
Well, they were like I said, the bad they weren't the ones that, are around here that actually believe in good things. They were just bad people.
Yeah.
Those people might as well...
I was saying, like, they were those communists who
might as well be Nazis.
Communist.
They might as well be Nazis, the way they are.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They were totalitarians. That's what counts. They're an authoritarian regime. A brutal one at that. But, oh yeah, and speaking of, like, authoritarian regimes, like, it kind of really surprised me that just kind of like how much this is echoed around the world. The one thing that surprised me the most was Belgium wants to like take down statues of one of its kings because of how like brutally he colonized the Congo.
Understandable. We know the feeling.
I think there's like a new video surfacing of like just yesterday. I think apparently there is a statue of a slaver in the UK, and a crowd tore down the statue and threw it in the river. So
good for them. Where's the damn hold on.
Should I get the Make Racism Wrong Again hat in red?
Yeah, you should. By the way, this is for
really?
That's for Great Britain. Yeah. Anyway, you should. I got it in black because it's a solidarity thing. But I mean, if you really want to just dig a knife into the wounds of Make America Great Again, I'd get the red.
I gotta get red.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I think I do.
You did get the wounds.
Because everyone would be like, "Look at that white girl, she's with us."
Yeah.
And then when they read it,
oh no.
Like, no.
Right. That was what I was trying to avoid. I don't want people to think, "Oh, you're on our side." No, I'm on the other side. But what I love...
No, I hope they talk to me about it.
But what I love about the hat is, look, it's got the crushed, like the very crushed, like trucker hat brim to it. So you look like you're a redneck, but then your message says something else.
Yeah.
A lot of these protests are spreading to like kind of smaller, predominantly white towns too, which is probably like some like real solid proof that this is of just like how far reaching these protests are going. Because I mean, I saw like photos of people in like Hazard, Kentucky, of speaking out against racism and demonstrating on behalf of the protest movements and asking justice for George Floyd.
Them Duke boys are at it again, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think the sign I said was like "No hate in our holler."
Actually,
Like that.
if the Dukes of Hazzard were real, they probably would need to abandon their home and their car. They might want to
Yes.
get their car the frig out of there if I was them.
Were the Duke boys? I got to be honest. I never watched the show. Were they kind of racist? I don't know.
They weren't. No, it just they were Southern boys, and their car was called the General Lee, and it had
and it was painted with a Confederate flag, wasn't it?
on the top. But they weren't.
Yeah.
But they weren't like racist. They just were Southern, and that's just how you signify that. But they were.
So I have started being a real dick about that, though. When I see somebody with either a Confederate flag or a Trump bumper sticker, I speed up in front of them and then slow way down.
That's the way to do it.
Because I figure if you're going to live in the past, you don't mind running late.
Ha! That's a pull quote right there. Say that again. Hold on, let me write that down. Say that again.
I said that I figure if you don't mind living in the past, or I'm sorry, no. If you are living in the past, you don't mind running late.
Exactly.
So I've literally been, I got one person honking, and I just go along like I act like I don't even know they're there, like what could possibly be wrong?
What's wrong? Yeah, everything's fine here.
Yeah, I'm just like, what?
Driving a horse carriage.
Right?
I'm just like, put. And they know my car can go faster because usually I blow past them to get over.
Sure, yeah. You've got the energy. You're just not going to use it right now. Sorry.
That's just the way. I've got to get my anger out somehow.
That's all right. You got to do what you got to do. All right.
That seems to be the only way.
Let's jump back to the music here. Rage Against the Machine, Killing in the Name. That's coming up here.
Real quick, though, do
Yeah.
you know where this song is from?
No.
It's actually in solidarity for the Rodney King killing, for the riots that occurred out in L.A. then. That's why I changed it from Parade.
Those of us who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it.